So my sister Emma has been dating this guy Ryan for about 8 months. Lately, I started noticing some weird patterns when I was home from college during breaks. Every time Ryan would get all romantic or touchy with Emma, she'd suddenly remember she was on her period. At first, I didn't think much of it, but then I started keeping track because I'm nosy like that. She was claiming to have her period like 3 weeks out of every month. That's not how biology works. I share a bathroom with Emma, and there's literally no evidence of any period stuff happening. No tampons in the trash, no pads, nothing. Plus, she's been asking me to buy her chocolate during what she calls her period week, but then I catch her giving it all to her friend Katie at school. The whole thing came to a head last Tuesday when Ryan came over with this elaborate dinner he'd cooked himself. Candles, fancy pasta, the works. He was clearly trying to set a romantic mood. Emma took one look at the setup and immediately clutched her stomach, saying her cramps were killing her. Ryan was so sweet about it. He ran to the store to get her heating pads and those expensive chocolates she likes. Meanwhile, Emma was in our room FaceTiming Katie and laughing about how she dodged another bullet. That's when I realized she was completely playing this poor guy. When Ryan got back, Emma had already changed into baggy sweatpants and was curled up on the couch with a blanket. She gave him this pitiful look and said her period just started unexpectedly. Ryan offered to cancel their weekend trip they'd been planning for months. Emma just shrugged and said maybe it was for the best. I felt so bad watching Ryan's face fall. This guy had been talking about their trip for weeks, showing me pictures of this cute cabin he'd booked. He even learned how to make her favorite breakfast just for the weekend. And Emma was throwing it all away because she couldn't handle basic intimacy. After Emma went to shower, Ryan sat on our couch looking defeated. He started talking about how he was worried Emma wasn't attracted to him anymore. He wondered if he was doing something wrong or if she was losing interest. The guy was spiraling, questioning their entire relationship. That's when I snapped. I couldn't watch him blame himself for Emma's lies anymore. I told him straight up that Emma hasn't had a real period in months, and she's been faking it to avoid getting close to him. Ryan's face went through about 5 different emotions in 10 seconds. At first he didn't believe me, so I showed him our shared bathroom cabinet, empty, no period supplies anywhere. Then I told him about the chocolate thing, and how she was laughing about dodging bullets with Katie. You could literally see the pieces clicking together in his brain. Ryan got quiet for a really long time. Then he asked if I thought Emma even wanted to be with him. I told him honestly that I didn't know, but lying about something like this wasn't fair to either of them. They needed to have a real conversation about what Emma actually wanted. When Emma got out of the shower, Ryan was gone. She found a note saying he needed some space to think about things. Emma freaked out and started calling him nonstop. When he wouldn't answer, she came